Hi, have you ever wanted to create a movie from a chess game you really love? Well, with ChessBase 15 this has become a matter of a few clicks to create a nice MP4 video to upload it, for example, to YouTube. I have a database here which is actually being shipped with ChessBase 15, and we thought, well, we deliver all these millions of games normally in the mega database, on the big database, but why not create a selection of beautiful and important games from chess history? And the main idea was to use those games for the new ChessBase 15 function replay training, but it has also other nice applications, for example, to give you quick access to exciting games. And that's what we'd like to use it for here. Let's load one of the first games, Murphy Classic. And to create a movie from this game, you have many options. You go to the File menu, you click Publish this game, and then you see 4 different choices to create movies from a game. The most primitive and compact one is to create a Gif Movie. This is very nice because then you could store this in some kind of cloud space like Dropbox or Google Drive or your iCloud, and then share it with a friend on WhatsApp. This is a new way to send chess games by WhatsApp. I'd like to go to the 3D movies in this video because they're more spectacular, and an easy and quick way to generate a 3D movie, matter of a few seconds, is to use our classic 3D board. So we click here, and then we have a couple of simple settings. We'd like a rising camera here. It's a nice effect, and we select this as our size, not too big. Could also use, of course, HD, and then we click OK, and the movie generation starts. Okay, you notice the rising camera effect. We don't have to wait till the end to check the result. So we click Stop Movie Generation, and here you see the result of what we did. And if you'd like to click Open, then you see the full movie. Easy done, a few seconds, and the quality of the rendered movie is the quality of our traditional 3D chessboards. But there is something much better yet. So let's render our game in ray tracing. So again, we open our Publish Game menu and select Movie with Ray Traced Board. And to get a quick result, I choose low quality settings here because ray tracing needs a lot of calculation power to calculate all those reflections and shadows on the pieces and on the board, which create this immensely aesthetic and realistic view. So we have a tiny viewport. You would choose a much higher dimension in reality. We select a material. My favorite is the high definition wood. We say, okay, let's have 1 second per move, which is pretty quick. You should choose a higher value for this if you have more time. We choose a low quality, and we don't use a preset for the camera, but we customize the camera settings for this movie. We play director, so to speak. So for the first move, let's say we start with a zoomed out view, slightly tilted, of the chessboard. So this is our opening scene, and we click Set Keyframe to link this scene, this board view, to the first move. So we could do this to several critical positions in the game, but we jump right to the end of the game after 33 half moves, and again set a perspective. It takes a bit of patience because this ray tracing here is done in real time. And again, as soon as this is finished, a bit more tilt, I say set keyframe, and then the camera will move from the first perspective to the last here. Okay, I'm done with my camera customization, and with OK I start the generation of the ray tracing chess movie. Now this could easily take, even with low quality settings, 15 minutes, half an hour, and if you have the highest quality you would use the whole night for this. But I'd like to show you that you can cancel this in an early stage when we have a few percents rendered, so that you can check your results by looking at the first moves without having to wait for the whole generation time. Okay, so you notice we have already generated 12%. That might be the first shot of the board, and we click cancel here. Takes a few seconds to process the movie, and again you have your opening screen of your ray traced chess movie. Well, this was just a very short glimpse, but you get the gist. So if you use high quality settings for this, let me demonstrate this. A nice resolution, maybe even as big as this, 3 seconds per move, a frame rate of maybe 20, high quality, and then you let it run for a few hours. Then you can get wonderful results of your own games or historical games to post them on the web.